Dominic, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Yellow. So, we just kind of did a bunch of, getting back to Saffron City and whatnot, and also teaching Tauros one of the most terrifying moves in Generation 1, the good old Hyper Beam. So yeah, I think it's Silph time today. Why yes, I do feel like going to an absolutely gigantic building. So, the main gimmick of this is there are a lot of floors. You can use the elevator to go between them all. But let me just walk over here to show you real quick is the main gimmick of the place is teleporters. And that's right, there is a Rocket Grunt here over in yellow. Is he here in red and blue? Man, it's been a while since I did that stream. But I remember, oh no, I think the rocket was here, but I think there's an item down here. I think that's what it is. Anyway, Pikachu, are you able to body some rats? That'd be great. Thank you, you're able to body rats. Especially if they don't quick attack you. That would be great. I was saying, don't quick attack me. I have, no bulk. Come on. And if you heard that meow, it's just because I started speaking up a whole bunch for recording. I have a kitty cat over here, and he's just like, you're being too loud. I want to sleep. Oh, poor cat. So you probably heard a tiny little... Because that's the thing with this boy here. Despite him being like a 13-pound, really bulky cat, he makes the softest of meows, and it's adorable. I'll just give him a few scratches on the head while I play this part of the game, which is, one hand plays the game, the other gives kitty scratches. It's okay. It's okay. You go ahead and continue your kitty nap. I apologize if I'm going to be loud, but that's just what's going to happen when there's going to be a whole bunch of wandering around giant building. Why yes, you have been demolished. Thought there was an item here, but I guess not. I will be back at this floor temporarily, but that's just because the main thing no, not this floor. I think we need to go down one or two more. No, this isn't the floor I'm looking for. Because there's a whole bunch of locked doors. And you can't really do anything about it until you find a key item. I believe this is the floor I need. No, this is not the floor I need. Also, I don't know why the movement is being so stuttery. Good grief. This is it. This is it. There's a few hidden items in here. But what I want to do is fight this guy, because he heard there was a kid wandering around. So let's go deal with him. This is actually one of the few trainers you have to deal with if you want to be able to navigate through the place. So Pikachu, if you please, drop a couple Thunderbolts and we can move on with our lives. Or you crit with one. That's even better. I actually appreciate that quite a lot. Boom! And so you just use this warp tile to bounce back and forth, and you'll nab yourself the key item of the area, the card key. With this, you can open doors in the Silphco. That's all you need it for, so once you're done with this place, you should go ahead and deposit it into your PC. But anyway, let's loot these floors. Yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of rooms with items in there. TM9. It's takedown. I mean, there really isn't a point to me teaching this at this point. You get double edge before this, and takedown is just a strictly weaker version of it. I don't know why they elected to have that as a move you could use, but okay. Alright, Protein, work your magic. This bull is gonna... oh, he's gonna do some damage. But for now, let's let Flareon take a turn. We study Pokeball technology on this floor. Yup, the scientists are here to, you know, kick your ass too, because they aligned with Team Rocket. Can I bite you and flinch you? That would be great. Nope, but at least the tackle is, like, even with a crit, really weak. Here, let me just body you real quick. Even that was a crit, too. I'll accept it. I'm not complaining. Or anything. At this point, if it's especially weak, I'll just let Pikachu go ahead and body it to try and soak up as much experience as it can. On the chumps! Let's do it! Wheezing. Eat Thunderbolts. Because weirdly enough, the Silphco area is only like at the mid to low... Lowest is mid-20s, the highest is low 30s. For all the trainers, it's weird. Like, I know I complain that Gen 2's level curve is whack, but this game also has some, like, whack level curve because of once you finish the Pokemon Tower, you're kind of open-ended on your goals of what to do, because you need to clear the Safari Zone to get Surf, but then you also need to double back to Saffron City here in order to get your next badge and clear the next Team Rocket flag for later. Because once you've cleared all of these goals, the rest of the game is actually pretty linear. Also, poison is bad, okay? Let me show you a floor you can go to where you can go heal up. It's not 10, but 9, if I recall. Because there will be an NPC around where you can go and heal. Yeah, I believe it's this floor. We will need to deal with a fight first, but that's not a problem. Well, I didn't have to deal with the fight, but I walked one floor too far. I am one of the 4 Rocket Brothers! I don't know why I said it that way, but I did. Now, out of the way! I need to heal this Pikachu's poison by sleeping in a bed. Don't ask me how that works, it just does. Double edge, bitch! Ow. Double ow. You know what? I bite you too! I was just trying to speed through things by, you know, double edging my problems away. Can I double edge this problem away? Yes, I clearly can. Oh shit. That's a hypno. Flinch, please. Nope, just death. Please, no. You know what? You're gonna get the beam. Get him! Ow. That actually is going to sting. But this'll sting more! Overkill. It was satisfying, though. Warg, brothers, I lost! Now get in my way, I need to heal a poison Pikachu. Anyway. Pikachu don't feel too good. Let's fix that. Ow. Ow. Yes, lady, please. Heal me up. Thank you. Anyway, let's get back to bodying fools. I believe it's only in Fire Red Leaf Green there's something there. And now that Flareon technically caught up, it's now Pikachu's time to shoot ahead in experience. Hey, you! I'm gonna look at you funny. Your Pokemon seem to adore you, kid! Well, if you weren't such a jackass, maybe your Pokemon would like you too, Mr. Holding a goddamn whip. Body Slam! Ha, you're disabled, didn't work. I have a Body Slam. Until morale improves, as we keep gaining experience. And I'm doing this with just like 50-something actual attack. Oh, this is what I get for using Pikachu through the whole game. Damn. Body Slam the 1 HP away. I guess that's one way to solve a problem, right? Yes, you have been good. But you know what? Since we're near the free heal, let's just take the free heal. This free heal will only last until you've cleared Silphco. Because then there's literally no need for it. But I guess while we're here, let's unlock every single door. But anyway, this might look a little bit familiar. Because this specific warp tile is the one I used to get the card key. Your Pokemon have weak points! I can nail them! Are you sure about that? I could send out a ground type and you'd be, screwed! Because right now your threat is kaboom. Going boom. And that's just bad. So let's just nail a crit and ensure that we never have to see that. Because they loaded you up with bombs! Your self-destructing types are not appreciated around here. And those Smogs are extra not appreciated. Because they make screen flashes and that's just not okay. Question. How much damage does a stab 150 base power Hyper Beam from a Tauros at this stage in the game do? Why don't we just click it and find out? Overkill, that's what! You hammered me! More like you got friggin' lasered! And hey, you know, since we're here, why don't we just go... Actually, no, let's go up a floor. We're going up a... No, I want to go to floor 10, that's right. Yes, Pikachu, we will leave you there, but we will fight that scientist second, because I want to go over here first and take on this guy. Welcome to the 10th floor! So good of you to join me! Well now. Mr. Macho Man. Why don't I introduce you to my good friend Thunderbolt? And see how you feel about it. While your low kick gets a 1 in... actually, I don't remember if that's actually perfect accuracy or not. But I'll eat that experience up. Yum, yum, yum. I'm stunned! Because I kicked you in the nards! I will accept Carbos. I will also accept a rare candy. And then finally, I will accept the Earthquake TM. I have been waiting for this. Oh, baby! Let's do this! And unfortunately for Tauros, Nidoking kind of needs this more. So let's do this. I think it's finally time to retire Mega Punch. In order for it to finally have a good stab move. And you know what? Because I'm feeling so generous, that scientist over there seems like a good candidate for, showing off how powerful Earthquake is. Well, I could have shown off the damage of it earlier with Dig, but none of my members could really learn it except for Alakazam, and that's just not good for it. Because physical attack is not its forte. But Nidoking can finally, you know, get that good damage. Let's do it! Shake that screen! Do all the damage to the electric types! You'll also be good against the fire types later. And the poison types now! Oh, it's so delicious. Get rid of these stupid poison types. Get them out of here! No continues left. You satisfied with beating me? Then go on home! No! I'm not. I have a thirst for blood! Nothing in there. We might as well let the employee in here out. 'Cause that girl here is, or rather that woman. Everyone here is an adult. It's a company. Treat everybody their proper age. I have looped back to this floor. Right. I went up instead of down. I'm dumb! That's as far as you'll go! Thanks, Super Mario Advance, Super Mario Bros. 2 Birdo. There was so much voice acting they put in those GBA games. Oh my lord. Especially the first Super Mario Advance. Good grief. Anyway, we Thunderbolt until morale improves. Or rather, my Pikachu improves! I was not expecting a level up there, it just kind of happened to roll along with it. So let's just keep going. Golbats? Ooh, that's delicious. EXP Pinata for me, because you're a trainer. I'll take it. And then there's a rat! Shock the rat! With the electric rat! Over-leveled the Pikachu! Because why not? Not enough grit. What do you think you are, a man? I am one of the 4 Rocket Brothers! I should have done a Mario, Luigi, Wario, and Waluigi voice for each of these, because that would have been funny. But I'm stupid and don't think ahead of time. I just click Thunderbolt until they all go away. Miss me with that smog. I am tired of dealing with poison. Come on. We are looting all of these floors, and we're gonna like it. I would preferably like to get Pikachu to level 40 if I could help it. I mean, I am sitting on a rare candy, so I can at least use that. And then we could let everything else catch up in levels. Because that would be perfectly acceptable to me. What? You didn't go down. Oh. Oh. You're making me have to cut now, aren't you? What a punk! What a punk! Oh, brothers! Alright, you punk, we're cutting back. Okay. Now that little incident has been fixed, I'm just trying to remember, because they place way more hidden items in Fire Red and Leaf Green, which I will eventually get around to those at some point someday. But first, let's open the damn door. It's not really a point to opening this door, but we can. Oh, look, a scientist. It's just more convenient to earthquake them. You're causing us problems. No, you're causing the company problems. Now get back to work and earn your keep, while I earthquake your team to dust. Gee, I sound like a fun manager, aren't I? Get back to work! It's a bomb! Except he used light screen instead of self-destruct. And I appreciate that. Self-destructs sting a little bit. Yeah, they do. Even if this is like lower base power than what I'm used to in Gens 2 through 5. Huh? I lost? Yes, you did. Oh, that's a yawn. Oh, man, that's a yawn. Well, that's it for this floor. Let's go down. Oh boy, this floor. I'm one of the Racket Brothers. Would you like that? I think I used the same voice twice. I don't care. Bones! I'm so sorry, Mr. Kitty Cat. It's okay. It's okay. This... I just don't think it's gonna work very well. What if I sent out a flying type at you to make your Bone Club useless? Yeah, just do that. While we rain a surf on your ass. Let's do it. Yeah. If you're just using Q-Bones, then we'll just finish this. Oh. Rocket down! Ha! Brothers, I lost my nerds. Anyway, let's go open your door. And I think there's a door behind the door. Yup. Also, there's a TM over here. I don't think it's a code 1 though. Flareon, go a little faster. You could use it. Actually, Swords Dance is pretty neat, but not a lot of Pokemon are actually capable of learning it right now. But let's go and open this door and fight the grunt inside. A child intruder? That must be you! Sorry, kitty boy. That's just how recording time goes. I could be indeed loud. I'm sorry. My cat's just like, bruh, I want to sleep. But you're being loud! Fun. Good thing your base speed is so low you don't get a guaranteed crit off of Slash. It's only that way when I use it, apparently. Let's just get rid of this thing, even with the lower accuracy on Surf. There we go. There we go. We like this. Fine, I lost. Yes. Yes, you did. And then we gotta body this guy. Ha! I smell a little rat! Look, my Pikachu's right there. You don't have to be a creep. Look, you also have your own rats, so I think you just smell yourself, buddy. Now, please watch out while I electrocute your team. Like that. Arbok may need a little more than just a Thunderbolt. Because unfortunately, evolved Pokemon have higher base stats. And then that means I get bit. Ow! But then we body slam them. And so they learn their lesson. What is it with you low special dolts? Get the memo! And then you send out your flying type. That's a problem for you. Become EXP for my Pikachu! You didn't even level it up! Yup, lights out for you! You won't find my boss by just scurrying around. Oh, I don't need to find your boss just yet. I just need to absolutely body every single one of you into the ground. Anyway, there's another room over here. Why don't we go ahead and take care of that, shall we? There's an item behind you. Oh! That looks familiar. Don't it? Now let's actually use this calcium where it was supposed to go this whole time. Pikachu needs more special. It really just needs more stats, period. Hey, Nidoking. I got a favor for you. Dumpster this guy. You mistook me for a sylph worker? I mean, you were. But then you betrayed them by joining Team Rocket. Like an asshole. And now you have a bomb. I don't appreciate that very much. Sonic Kaboom! Okay, Guile. Eat this. Get dumpstered. Level 35's kind of juicy, though. Yes, I will dumpster the muck with you, because we can. I'm done! Despite your age, you are a skilled trainer! I mean, I just have Pokemon with good moves and stuff, I think. Anyway, Pikachu, let's get over here. We are done with this floor. We can go down. Except the stairs downward are over here. Now we can talk to you. I am one of the 4 Rocket Brothers! Woohoo! Except Mario doesn't like stealing Pokemon. In fact, you'll take a hammer through these Team Rocket bastards. I don't know what I'm talking about. That is just the story of my life. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Well, we can just use that rare candy to get it out of our inventory now. Wait, what am I doing? I'm wasting EXP. Alakazam, get him! Ow. That hurt like a bitch. Eat this. Now we can just let everyone else catch up. Blame out! Alright, rare candy, get your ass over here. All in the name of inventory management. Pikachu finally has 100 HP. But now it's time for everyone else to do some work. Because Tauros is gonna body the Psychic Gym. Alright, you bozo, get over here. You dare betray Team Rocket? I was never on your side, bitch. Now get body. I don't know why I said... Oh, goodness gracious, that triggered another yawn. Ugh. Anyway, I don't know why I said that like that. I'm just being stupid. Anyway, he's got Zubats and they gotta get bit. They gotta bite the dust. And then I didn't KO it in one hit. And I took an extremely weak wing attack to the face. What a punk! Alright, fool, what do you got? You have trying to screech at me. Except it failed. Don't try doing that. I will level up on your corpse. Oh, we have over 100 attack on Flareon now. I was never on your side, buddy boy. If you stand for justice, you betray evil. As I said, I was never on your side. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Once again, my cat looks up for like a split second and be like, bruh, stop it. Get some help. Pikachu has gained 1 extra max HP. Woo. That rotten president! He shouldn't have sent me to the Tixie branch. And then this scientist is just salty. Do we have to put that in the salt shaker? Anyway, let's continue dealing with his balls. Phrasing. Yes, I will say these things on purpose. No, I do not care. Because that is literally what is going on here. He is throwing balls at me, whether they are electric or poison. Please, Double X, just get me out of here. I will accept the HP loss if it just prevents you from exploding. You don't explode. I can take my time with you to see if we fish for flinches. You did not flinch. You in fact got a critical hit tackle. What a punk. Magnemite, we continue because they don't blow up. But you did not faint in one hit. That is unacceptable. Quick attack to the face. Okay, I will have to double edge that too.
I will not risk explosions.
Well, self-destructs, but you get the point.
That's another level up.
Finally a fire move! Oh my god! It's been 10,000 years! Well, I know the meme is 3, but I don't care. Why did they move Ember around? Why? Actually, really, Gyarados should be in front. There we go. We'll at least get everyone at a 36 first. And then we'll go from there. Hey, you! Show Team Rocket a little respect. How about now? You have a hypno, you jike.
Ain't say something, bitch.
As I fish for flinches.
Ow.
That may sting a little bit, because Hypno actually has decent stats. Well, you disabled the wrong move, douchebag! Which reminds me, coughing evolves into wheezing. Bet you had none of those on your team, you idiot. Alright, there's a juggler here. For whatever reason, you just exist. What? There shouldn't be any children here.
Juggler time.
What are you gonna do? Switch your Kadabra out? Oh wait, I'll make you switch for you. Ooh, that's an attack stat. That's for sure. Hello, Mr. Mime. Die, Mr. Mime. That didn't quite work. Let me repeat myself. There, now you got the memo. Oh, goodness! You're only on the 5th floor. It's a long way to my boss. I have no idea why Team Rocket hired a random-ass juggler, but here we are. Right, I already botted you and did that, which means we've cleared the 5th floor. We can go down! Right, there was a grunt there.
Intruder spotted!
Well, I would have, you know, snuck behind you and fought you. Suck a fish. Now we're just gonna have to introduce you to the ride that surf!
Woo!
You know what? I feel like freezing you today. It was clearly effective. Q-Bones! We ride the surf because we can. It's just like I clearly have enough monsters that I could probably solo the game with. By themselves on my team. It's just keeping the levels fairly low that actually adds some small amount of difficulty or something. It was probably Fire Red Leaf Green where they added more hidden things.
Some bitch.
Oh yeah, you're a thing. Team Rocket has taken command of Silphco! So they have. So you say. But I'm here to cause problems for you, because that's my job. I'm an annoying kid with a team of monsters.
What are you gonna do about it?
Roll over and, bite the dust? I'll take it. Drowsy time? More like bite time. I forget when Gyarados gets Hyper Beam, because I do know it gets it naturally via level up. It's just gonna be a while. Anyway, let me through. You have an item door here. Also, there's a man hiding in the back. Full heal. Max revive. And escape rope. Like I really need it at this point in time. But, oh wait, we didn't quite clear the floor yet. There's one more guy back here. We just gotta go bingo and open the door first. My Pokemon are my loyal soldiers! Okay, where's your badges to prove that? All I see is a bomb. That's not a soldier, that's a weapon! Eat water, punk. Ow! My Gyarados' ears! We surf until morale improves. We blank until morale improves. Why do I keep saying that? Maybe they're weak. Maybe you're just a douchebag, a bitch, a wimpy little man. And I will forever keep messing with you. 'Cause you are my current obstacle, and I'm almost done clearing out the place. I am looting you out for every point of experience you're worth. That's just how I roll. We are rolling with the punches now that I got most of all my best moves. Okay, that's time for subbing out. Tauros, can you show an example of what happens when you inflict a Hyper Beam upon something that is one-hit KO by it, and they still have more party members? Show me that example, please. Wonderful. Congrats. How'd I miss? It isn't actually perfect accuracy. It's like, what, 85 or something? Anyway, no recharge when you KO something with Hyper Beam. It is delicious. It is not moist. It is crispy burnt dead. Let's open the door. You can't get your ass over here. Is there anybody else down here before I forget? Because all the rocket grunts will go away once Silphco is done. That's just how it goes. Anyway, let's open this door. And talk to this fellow over here. I support Team Rocket more than I support Sylph. What, were your wages too low or something? Was your boss being a douche? I don't know. Quit being a jerk! This is what happens when you're being a jerk.
You get dunked on!
I will never stop yawning. It just happens. Hello, Weezing. You are unfortunately going to be victim to an earthquake.
Because that's just how it goes.
And there you go! Delicious.
You really got me.
So I did. I'm gonna take this hyper potion, and then I'm gonna show what happens when you step on this tile. We're back over here, which means we can go get a heal. I'm actually really gonna appreciate this heal because I've been taking some damage. Nurse, help me! Thank you! So anyway, as I was saying, we have now cleared floor 3. We just have one more floor to go before I decide to go finish things. So let's go on to floor 2. We are almost done with cleanup. Don't worry, it'll be all over soon. Hey kid, what are you doing here? I don't know, what are you doing here? Hey look, I'm thankful you're throwing out poison types. Let's send them into the meat grinder. Get bodied. Into the meat grinder as we keep going. Don't you worry, pals, it's almost over. But I have a compulsion to loot everything, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Woo! Level 35, let's go!
Eradicate? More like... dead? Because that's just what Alakazam does. You click a psychic move, and they die. You get the picture. Their HP becomes 0 very quickly. There's only a couple of trainers left. Which is fine. If the game would let me move. Good grief. Because we have a scientist over here.
I'm not going home. You guys are being mean. And that's worse. They'd be snooping around, taking all your stuff.
Eat that. That's right. You have enough attack. Not enough attack, enough special to survive that. So let's chip you down for 35 damage, shall we? Now, the Voltorb is not going to survive, though. Oh, boy! Let's just take care of that, shall we? Magneton is pretty sure going to survive a hit of Psybeam. It actually has a good special stat. Yup! But it still does a good chunk, so we'll take it. Alright, now for this joke right here, and I think that should be the last of the regular trainers. No kids are allowed in here. How about no stinkies allowed in here? Oh! That was so dumb. But anyway, let's turn him into paste on the wall, shall we? Oh, hey! You caught up. How nice. Let's just keep the good times rolling, shall we? Alakazam, you know what to do. Oh wait, I think there's a guy over here. Yup. One more guy! One more body to hit the floor. Help! I'm a self-employee! Stick him up! I don't fall for that for 1 second. Now let's clean up your pile of sludge. And then let's clean up this gas bag. Pack it up, sucker. If all you have is bags of poison, and then you're just making my job way too easy, pal. Let's just do it. It's a wheezing. Let's do it. Let's go! I could just tell, buddy boy. Because every single scientist in here is a rocket. And then one of these employees actually has something for us. Eek! No! Stop! Help! Oh, you're not with Team Rocket. I thought... I'm sorry. Here, please take this. You gave me a bomb! It's actually the TM for self-destruct, but... Yeah, you gave me a bomb! How could you? But alright, now that all the floors are cleared up, let's go ahead and take one last rest, and then we will take on the final bits of Silphco. But we don't need a cut for this one. You're staying with me. Because I can. Heal me up, please, for one final time. Because I don't think I should need it for the final few battles coming up. Unless things go really poorly with my rival. Anyway, this is the teleporter you need to proceed. What kept you, Ash? I thought you'd turn up if I waited here. I guess Team Rocket slowed you down. Not that I care. I saw you in Saffron, so I decided to see if you got better. Normally in Red and Blue, this fight might catch you a little bit off guard because your rival's levels are significantly higher than most other things around. I think the yellow team is going to be less of an issue, though. I think we'll be fine. So let's do this, then. Especially because I grew to level 37. That's a Ninetales. Let's solve this problem with Nidoking. We have an Earthquake to solve problems with. And I think that's just neat. Oh, that's a Cloyster. You know what? I have a little rat for that one. Because normally you have way too much defense. And I cannot accept that. Please get Thunderbolted. That was a clean critical hit. Damn, son. Okay, Kadabra is just not okay. We have to send out the Tauros for this one. Please, turn it into paste on the wall. Thank you. You will need every point of experience you can get for what you're gonna have to be dealing with later. Anywho, now our rival finally has an evolved evolution. And now is the part where I explain how this works. So, if you not only defeat the rival at the very first fight of the game, but also defeat him on the optional second fight, it will evolve into a Jolteon. If you win the first fight, but either not do the optional second fight or lose it, I believe you get Flareon. If you lose both of them, you get... If you lose the first one and you either don't do or lose the second fight, you get Vaporeon to make it easier for you. I actually think that's kind of neat. Anyway, you can hit me with as many pin missiles as you like. You're not going to survive this earthquake. I like you, Jolteon. A lot, actually. But you're in the way. Ho ho! So you are ready for Boss Rocket! Well, Ash, I'm moving on up and ahead. By checking my Pokédex, I'm starting to see what's strong and how they evolve. I'm going to the Pokémon League to boot out the Elite Four. I'll become the world's most powerful trainer. Ash, well, good luck to you. Don't sweat it. Smell ya! Oh, hi! You're not a rocket! You came to save us? Why, thank you! I want you to have this Pokemon for saving us. Lapras! The only bio of the episode. So get sent to the PC. It's Lapras. It's very, very intelligent. We kept it in our lab, but it would be much better off with you. I think you'll be a good trainer for Lapras. It's a good swimmer. It'll give you a lift. Lapras is fantastic! However, training it up can be a bit of a trouble because you get it at level 15. And as you can see, my team is already in the, mid-30s. So we got a little bit of work to do on that front. But it's okay. Oh yeah, we get jumped here. Hold it right there, Brett. Our boss is in a meeting. You better not disturb him. Yeah, instead of the one mandatory rocket fight, it gets replaced with the final encounter with Jesse and James. And I don't feel like respecting this fight very much, so Alakazam, you know what you need to do. Get rid of them. At least the experience is very juicy at this point. I will take it. It's always a funny time when you see the HP bar glitching. Meow, that's right! Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna respect this at all. There we go, you're done! Like always. Team Rocket, blast off at the speed of light! Again! And then we will never see them again. Unfortunately. It's kind of sad you don't see them ever again. Anyway, let's interrupt that meeting, shall we? Ah, Ash. So we meet again. The President and I are discussing a vital business proposition. Keep your nose out of grown-up matters. Or experience a world of pain. Hello, Giovanni. Hey, do you like my Nidoking? It has Earthquake. I hear it does pretty good damage. It does enough to you. Hey, we'll level up again. We take it. That's a Persian. My Earthquake does more damage than Double Kick. Earthquake is essentially 150 base power, while Double Kick has only like 120. And now is where I can use Double Kick, because I don't need to use another Earthquake for this. It only does more damage if you get a critical hit on that. Anyway, that's Rhyhorn. Can I click Surf? That would dispose of this problem rather handily. I'll take it! Alright, Nidoqueen, bring it on! I have Earthquake and you don't. Because they literally gave me the solution to my problems. It's not a one-hit KO, but it sure does damage. Unfortunately, paralysis from Body Slam is annoying. So let's go ahead and, you know, Earthquake. Well, that was a good level jump already. Ugh! I lost again?! Blast it all! You ruined our plans for Sylph. But Team Rocket will never fall. Ash, never forget that all Pokémon exist for Team Rocket. I must go, but I shall return. Ah, I kinda saved you. Thank you for saving Sylph. I will never forget you saved us in our moment of peril. I have to thank you in some way. Because I am rich, I can give you anything. Here, maybe this will do. You can't buy that anywhere. It's our secret prototype Master Ball. It will catch any Pokemon without fail. We should be quiet about using it, though. I think I can keep hush-hush about it. But with that, Sylph Co. is saved. And with that, we are done with the episode because we have looted everything out. And I think what's going to be happening next time is we finally unlocked the gym, so let's go ahead and take care of that next time. Although, one thing we did do is, there's now a receptionist here. Welcome! The president is in the boardroom on the 11th floor. Yeah, she wasn't there before, but now that everything's back to normal, she is. So I'm gonna heal up and move my inventory back around and, you know, deposit some things in between episodes. So with that, I'm Nick, and I'll see you guys next time.